Hello, I'm Emilie Flores and I'm here at the GC. With me today is Pastor Moon, Director of PCM, Public Campus Ministries. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank
Thank you.
you. Now, what is PCM, Public Campus Ministries?
Well, the term public campus is used here in North America, referring to educational institutions that are outside Adventist education. So when we say public campus, we're referring to non-Adventist institutions, especially tertiary institutions. So public campus ministries is providing our support and ministry to Seventh-day Adventists, especially our students on tertiary university or college campuses, and to support and encourage them to become active agents and ambassadors for Christ on campus.
And what is the goal for PCM?
Well, if I could summarize the goal of PCM in one simple sentence, would be to transform Seventh-day Adventist students to be ambassadors and missionaries for Christ on campus, in the church, and in their community. So the aim and objective is that we want to inspire, we want to educate, equip, and empower our Adventists, especially our students, to recognize their God-given calling and become messengers of the cross.
Now, I have a question for the logo for PCM. You see it's on my shirt. I see pins and you're holding it in your hand. What do the colors of PCM mean?
I'm thankful. I hope you like the logo. Do you like the logo?
Absolutely, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm glad that many of the young people like the logo. It has a vibrant colors, but it has more symbolism than many people think. It condenses what PCM is all about. For example, you will see three flames going up. It represents, of course, Adventism, and it also refers to the three core values of public campus ministries of Seventh-day Adventist Church, which is character, collaboration, and challenge. We believe these are the three that are much needed in this present time. Character over competence, collaboration over competition, and challenge over criticism. And of course, this represents three angels' messages as well, which is God-given commission and responsibility for us. So that's what it stands for, three flames that are going up. You will also see the academic cap. It represents academia. And you will notice three tassels coming down from the academic cap represents three C's of campus ministries. We believe these three C's, church, campus, and community of mentors, are key in providing successful campus ministry. So we call it tripod ministry. We need the support of the church, congregation, and also ministry presence on campus, and the support from the community of mentors who care for our young people. So the three tassels represents the three C's of campus ministry. And also, if you see the open book, it is the Bible. PCM is a Bible-based revival movement where every person is a follower of Jesus Christ. And also, if you see the white color here, it represents purity and excellence. Speaking of colors, it has four dominant colors. One is red. It represents agape love, service, and self-sacrifice. And purple represents, it's a color of royalty. We are prince and princess of a heavenly king. And so we want to remind our young people that they are children of God. And the color blue at the top represents creationism. And also it's a color of loyalty. We want to be loyal to God. Of course, there are a few other things, but this is what I could share right now. And the shield that you see, we want our Adventists to not only defend Adventist identity, but live their Adventist identity. So this is what the logo stands for.
Now, as I understand it, you're looking forward to a specific date reserved for PCM.
Sure.
Could you talk about that?
Sure. It is called Global PCM Weekend. It's from October 14th to October 16th. I'm thankful for the leadership of the World Church for recognizing the importance of this ministry. And the October 14th to 16th will mark the beginning of the year of student mission and evangelism. PCM evangelistic endeavor, a year of PCM evangelism. It will be marked at the beginning or at the weekend of October 14 to 16. So it's a weekend where the process is beginning, where we're challenging our young people to be ambassadors again and missionaries for Christ. The motto for the next 5 years for GCPCM is total student involvement in mission and service. And we want to see our students involved in mission. And so during this weekend, we have theme, which is Empathize, Engage, and Empower. Friday, we want them to empathize the felt needs of their fellow students and their professors and even office staff and do something for them and let them know that Adventists are people who are eager and willing to serve them. On Saturday, we want them to go to their local church and engage in worship and fellowship and make them one of the most best Sabbath experience that they can have. And on Sunday, partnering with others, we want them to become agents of service and be empowered for service in their community so they can go out as ambassadors and missionaries for Christ. By the way, we have a brochure, and that is being already circulated to the division leaders, and it will be circulated to everyone, including the local church.
Sounds good. For our final question, you being the director of PCM, what is a piece of advice you have to give to our youth?
You know, I often say to our young people, and I ask them this question, are you a missionary or a mission field in need of a missionary? There has to be a moment in our walk with Jesus where instead of just receiving, that we're prepared to give, as Jesus gave it all for us. And following Jesus, it demands sacrifice from our part. I say that there are 3 important days in our life. The first day is the day that we were born. It is a very special day. God brought us here. And the second most important day is the day we realize why we're here. God brought us here for reason, for mission and purpose. And the third day is the day that we are fulfilling, we're living the mission and the purpose, God-given purpose of our life. I want to say that perhaps that the God-given mission for our life is not necessarily to live in the biggest house in the world or drive the fastest car or have millions of dollars in our bank. I believe the call, the mission that God has given us is to be a true follower of Jesus Christ. And that is to learn to give and learn to sacrifice and to live self-sacrificing love. So I challenge our young people to become ambassadors and missionaries of God's love and His care and His grace and mercy.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming.
Emilie, is it okay if I ask you one question?
Absolutely.
You know, we're trying to encourage our young people to become ambassadors and missionaries, and I thank you for your volunteering your time and your resources to be a student reporter for the General Conference Public Campus Ministries. Could you tell us, the viewers, why you chose to volunteer your time to be a reporter?
Of course. I have always wanted to take part in ministries, and PCM is one that I really wanted to take part in. As you said, it is a way to become an ambassador for God. And I really do want to be an ambassador for God, and I want to be an example and encourage other students and youth in the world to be ambassadors for God in ministries such as this one, such as PCM.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you. I'm Emilie Flores, and I'm reporting from the GC for PCM.